Let me go ahead and put this away. Alrighty guys, so we're going to go ahead and do a bubble sort this time, except we're going to go ahead and have an array that has duplicates, and we're just going to see how bubble sort handles duplicate values. So bubble sort, and then this one should say duplicates, duplicate. And sorry for the kind of a janky way I'm holding my camera here. I really don't have a stand or anything, but just wanted to go ahead and share basically what I've been learning, and hopefully this might help somebody else too. So let's say we have another array. Let's say that we have 12, 7, 9, 9, 2. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and just say we have another one. Let's say another 2. Okay, so this is how bubble sort works when dealing multiples, right? So again, we're going to look and say that this is the start of our array. Right, this is what it looks like. So we're going to run through it at least one time. So is 12 bigger than the 7? Is the left bigger than the right? It is. So we're going to go ahead and swap. So 12 comes here, and 7 goes here, and we bring everything else down. 9, 9, 2, and 2. Then we continue running through it. Is 12 bigger than the 9? It is. So we swap. So the 12 comes here, 9 goes here, 7. We bring down everything else, 2 and 2. All right. So now we have to check, is the 12 bigger than the 9? It is. So we swap again. 9, 9, 7, 2, and 2. Is the 12 bigger than the 2? It is. And of course 12 is going to be bigger than the other 2. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of speed through that. Okay, so now we've reached the end, and now we have to ask ourselves, did we have any swaps between this iteration and this current iteration? We did, right? So now that means we have to go ahead and sort through it one more time. But this time, again, we know that the 12 is locked in place. It is the biggest number of the array. So let's go ahead and run through it. 7 bigger than 9? No. Is 9 bigger than 9? It is not, so there's no swaps. Is 9 bigger than 2? It is, so we go ahead and swap. And of course the 12. And this is not a 1. Again, this is just showing that it's locked in place. It's the new end of the array of things that we have to check. Is 9 bigger than 2? It is, so it goes ahead and gets swapped. And we reach the end of items that we have to check. And did we have any, let me see here, did we have any swaps between this iteration and this iteration? We did, so we have to go ahead and go through it one more time. Except this time again, we know that the 9 is locked in place. Okay, so is 7 bigger than 9? It is not. Is 9 bigger than 2? It is. So we go ahead and swap. 2 comes here, 7, 2, 9, and 12. And then is 9 bigger than 2? It is, so 9 comes over here. The 2 is here, and then the 7. And of course now we've reached the end of the array. Were there any swaps that took place between this and here? Sorry. Yes, there were. There were actually 2 swaps. So now we're going to know that this is locked in place, and we're going to go ahead and run through it one more time. So 7 and 2. 7 is definitely bigger than the 2, so we're going to go ahead and swap. So 7 comes here, 2 is here, 2 is here, and locked-ins are the 9, 9, and 12. And then is 7 bigger than the 2? It is. So then the 7 comes over here, 7, 2, and of course now we've reached the end of the array. So we ask ourselves, did we have any swaps between this iteration and this iteration? We did, we had 2. So in that case, we know that the 7 is now locked in place, and we're going to have to go ahead and run through it one more time. Is the 2 bigger than the 2? It is not. So we do not swap, and now we've reached the end of the array, so we're here again, right? Did any swaps occur between this and this? No swaps occurred, which means we have now completed the sort. And 2, 2, 7, 9, 9, 12. That is indeed in correct order.